Hello everybody and welcome. We're going to be doing, look at what we're doing today. God. We're going to be doing a Let's mod. Sorry about that. I was just finishing having an interesting conversation which has still got me in a bit of a good mood. Alright, so we're here. So this is the Northeron part of the map as it is currently modded. Before I told you I had done a previous version of this, a much more detailed version in which I had changed everything. It was actually a lot of work. However, I lost it. It's dead. I have no idea where it could be. So I think it's just better to come around this time and just start all over. And redesign the zone from the ground up and have you guys along for the ride as I do this little job. Okay, so first things first, one of the things that we're going to be deleting a whole lot of these assets just because, to be fair, we need to start over. So I need to sort of like determine what I'll be doing and what I won't be doing. And why can't I? Hello? Huh. I seem to be having... Oh, that's very weird. I don't know why, but I was having certain issues grabbing certain building structures. Why is this? Yeah, for some odd reason, it seems like there might be something. It's been a while since I've come back into the program and modded, so I'm assuming that there's something off here. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright, I can't seem to figure out. It seems to be some sort of problem with the actual map edit. It's sort of a little bit perplexing because I went over into the next zone and clicked on the buildings, and there didn't seem to be any issue with that. So, I don't know. First things first, anyways, which is we're going to get rid of all of these M2s, all these decorations that we will place elsewhere. There seems to be... It seems to not want to... That's very odd. Because if I go here, and if I grab this, you see how easy it is to grab it? Let's just see if there's some sort of weird situation here. Right. Okay, let's bring that up. And yeah, see, there's no issue. I can grab that. But I can't seem to grab any of these. That is a little bit annoying. I have actually never run across this problem before. Alright, we're back. I couldn't do it. I looked at it, I went at it from many different angles. Honestly, I don't even know what version of Noggit that was in, but whatever version that was in, it was not letting me actually work my magic. So I thought, look, at this point, what's a little bit of extra work going to do to us here? So yeah, so first things first is we're going to start working on this. We are going to want this to be, do we actually want this to be, yes, we want this to be a little bit larger. That's a bit too large, perhaps. 50. And what we want to do is, we really want to just bring all of this back together. Gonna have to increase the speed a bit so that we can actually do this without spending 5 years on this. Come on. Come on. I just need to... All we want is some of this to just flatten out. Yeah. Come on. Come on. That's right. That's right. That's where that big bulbous bump was last time around. Let's go down over to this area, and we'll just bring it up like this. Yeah, we'll bring that down that way as well. Okay, so we have that there. Bring this up there as well. A little bit in. What we want to do is we really want to just smooth it out as much as I can, at least for the time being, or until I figure out exactly what it is that I want to do here. Okay. Alright, so we've now flattened that part out. We have this. One of the things that perhaps might be to my interest, so maybe pick a bit of grass to start laying out here. Let's see, what type of grass is this? It's not grass, it's dirt. Okay, is there any grass? No. I want a green grass. I don't want something that's too vibrant, because I want it somewhat northern-ish. Will that work? Not sure. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm actually going to go and just, for the time being, not worry too much about that. And I'll just use whatever palette is there, just something that I can draw on, so we can get some ideas in terms of, like, the text. So we'll just go ahead and use this. Get a little big brush here. That's fine. Bring the radius up a bit more. Pressure is fine. And let's just start painting our way through all of this. We're going to have to do some replacement work when we're painting this area later on as well. We're going to have to sort of like figure out what are the textures and make sure that we'll solve it. It's you just have to keep track of where you are with the textures and whatnot, and work from that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to block it off here, and we'll look at this once it's done. Okay, so we're done now, and we are now in this area. Now, on this side, this used to be built up in a way where this would sort of like taper off and end, I believe, here. But now I'm thinking that I might actually want to expand this area to maybe around here. So what I want to do is, first I want to just check the lines. Okay, that means that I'll have to include these two as well. I think that's fine. It's doable. So now we have to... Right, we'll figure this out. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and just get this somewhat similar, some similar height I mean, we could go a little bit down, or it could go a little bit up right now. Right now, we just want to make sure that we delete those, like, heavy lines, because we don't really want those lines like that. Okay, so we have that. We also want to make sure that we bring this down. Oh, we're going to have to do it from this side. If you just move very slowly and sort of carve that out. Then move this that away. Right. So we bring that out as well. And we're going to bring this up. Yes, we're going to bring this over here on this end as well. Right, we're going to do that like that. Quite possibly bring this up somewhere that we're comfortable with it. So what I'm doing is I'm essentially just reaching these sides of the hill, and then with any luck we'll be able to create our own sort of barrier on this end as well. But for the time being, I would be happy just with a bit of regular-ish terrain. You know, we'll say regular-ish because what is regular-ish nowadays? Right. Do this that away. Okay. So it's already a larger canvas than the one that I had before, so that'll be interesting. Alright, so we have the valley area. It's large now, and we have actually gone a bit further and larger than what we had hoped for before. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to smooth out. I'm also going to build out some of the very specific like barriers that we want. So I'm going to create some hills on that area, and then we'll take it from there, and we'll see where that leads us. Okay, perfect. So what I wanted to do on this area is the idea was pretty much that this is going to be a valley. So we'll have a river, and the river is going to come here, and we're going to have a lake in this part, and then we're going to have the settlement around this area, and then we're going to have a sort of progression into this area, which will become a different climate. It'll be snowy. These snowy topped mountains of northern Lordaeron. So we'll have some of this, and then sort of like progress towards the back into some snow, and that'll be interesting. All right, so until then, everybody, I hope you enjoyed, and we will continue working on this sometime later. Bye-bye.